Hello, 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 people. It is time once again. It's debatable. I am your host, Dr. Alate Morris, here on this nice, great show, and my other colleague gonna be coming. He just walked in, and then you realize I'm kind of missing with the person on this side, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee had to tend to some family issues, so but he did say this. He said he probably might be back on the tail end of the show, and that if you miss it, and if y'all don't like him, you know y'all can do. I just don't want to say that part. Yeah, basically what he said. And ladies and gentlemen, today's debate is reality television versus reality. Now, today I was talking to both of them before Lee left. I was saying I'm going to play devil's advocate on this one because I'm a big reality show fan. I love it, enjoy it, and there's nothing you can take away from it. You know, reality show. I just love it. And here is my. There you go. Let's see this help just a little bit. Okay, there you go. Go ahead, tell me a little bit. Mr. Joshua Gonzalez. Now, how you feel?
Yay! Wait, what?
Wait, there you go. There you have the reality in that, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm going ahead and tune it back. But today is basically debating about reality television and reality. Now, like I said, I'm a reality show buff. I love it. I enjoy it. And we're going to get down to nitty gritty on how I love it and how my bad buddy hates it. So we're going to go ahead and do the hating part. And since you went first, I might as well just shoot you first.
Wait, hold on.
Yes, you go first. You go first. So start off out the get-go, the kickoff.
Well,
Kickoff.
the main problem I have with reality shows is that it's not really reality. If it was a real reality show, you wouldn't have producers, you wouldn't have writers, right? You wouldn't have editors, right? Because some people, they are generally nice people on reality shows, but they cut and paste and freaking move this around and move this here, this voice over to here, and make these people seem like real pricks. But these people are not so. These people are actual people. So they taking reality and twisting it for their own opinion, which they push on to the public.
Okay. Guess it's my turn.
Bam!
The reason why I love reality show because it shows problems that everybody go through every day, and we're seeing it from a high type of lifestyle where you can see celebrities who have the same problems as we do. Usually, when you see somebody going through the same thing you going through, you can be like, "Hey, I can relate." When you think of people with money, you think of them being arrogant, always drinking all the martinis and eating all the caviar, driving these fancy cars, not getting the hoop. And you have the cameras, no matter if they have producers or not, because you got to cut out parts to make the show juicy, great, and all that stuff. And even the people that does the show don't like how
The people's champion.
So basically, what I kind of agree, but the people that's actually in the show doesn't even agree with it because they say they be cut that they should have put up in there. So you can't entirely blame on the stars. But I digress with my argument. But when people see things that they see, you know, people definitely on that high pedestal in a different light, that damn, okay, you know, we're right there. We basically out of our only thing is your head is bigger than mine. You in the spotlight. I look at you in the magazine, but we're here. We're here. And that they're human and that they're regular people as well. Doesn't make a person feel good about themselves, maybe kind of, sort of, depending on the situation. But it does show that no matter how much we're getting, how much attention, whatever, how much problems we have, we are human and we're all the same. So,
The same.
keep it right there. So, and ladies and gentlemen, I just found this out the other day. I just love this little thing right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep my here at the bottom. New technology. So,
I'm way down here.
You're right here.
How you doing?
Oh, hold on. What's you right here?
How you
right
doing?
here. So, the best way we can go ahead and handle this is like this. So, the first part of the reality show is the main reason why people watch it. So that's our first round. Ding, ding, ding.
Why they watch it?
Why they watch? Why you think?
Drama. Ever since the first reality show I set eyes on, or I can remember, was way back in the day on a network that doesn't exist anymore right now. So sad. It's called MTV. Right?
MTV.
Right, MTV don't exist anymore. All right, they just don't. Plain and simple. When was the last time you seen a music video?
Never.
Exactly. Not right. Right. There was a show called The Real World.
Oh, who did love The Real World? I'm telling you.
It was a show called The Real World. Now, The Real World had drama. These were real people. These were people that weren't buff. Mm-hmm. They weren't freaking. I'm not gonna say gorgeous.
You ain't go there, huh? You ain't go there?
They weren't super glamorous.
Oh, like right. Gone with the Wind Fabulous.
Right. They weren't super. These were regular people, like you said. They are relatable. They had troubles. They had issues. They had car problems. They had relationship issues that everybody can relate. But the thing about that I saw most relatable is their drama. It came with my. They look like the rest of us.
Right. Yeah.
They look like regular people that you will bump into, except for at Walmart, because if you want to see something funny, you just stare at people at Walmart for 10 minutes, you feel better about yourself. Okay. But let's not go into that.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. But the sheer factor is that now we've gone from shooting regular people back in the day. Like these look like regular everyday people. They wear the clothes that they pick up and go. Right? Or they freaking see that their suit or dress is wrinkly, and they're gonna go ahead and get 2 pieces of cardboard and put that right under their mattress for that wedding or that occasion where they need to wear something nice 2 days beforehand or afterward, right? But now, these people that when they send in their video, they gotta show the muscle, they gotta show the pecs, they gotta show. They gotta show this and that and this. Now there are exceptions to what I'm saying, all right? Right. But there are stupid exceptions to what I'm saying, as in Honey Boo Boo.
Oh, don't even get me started on Honey Boo Boo.
But there are also good exceptions to the rule. All right. Duck Dynasty. These are hard-working individuals, and they look like hard-working individuals.
I actually got them in my notes, so I just want to put that out there. Big Duck Dynasty fan, by the way.
All right. But for a majority of the road rules, the real world, what you have now versus what you had then, is all these people that have these. They're looking for these drama-based people that can't hold a conversation without criticizing somebody, without turning around, wait till that person leave the room, and then they stab them in the back.
Okay, I can't agree with you to a still on the getting the people that's for a drama. Because yes, as in the words of Eric Bischoff, he does say controversy creates cash. That is true. Fact. That is a proven fact. But I don't think. Well, okay, I'm gonna go on the stretch and say they do pick people that you got the antagonist and you got the protagonist. Thank you, William Shakespeare. You have to find the people that's going to be the mover and the shaker of the whole entire show. Who's going to start the drama? Then you're going to find the token black guy, which I think is racist as hell. And then you got to find that
movie, man. This ain't a movie.
Right.
That person ain't to die off.
Yeah, but then you got to find the blonde. You got to find the one that's crying, and then you have to find the lover boy, and then you got to find the hoe. Sorry, ladies. Sorry. Yes,
or men.
Sorry to say for y'all too.
I ain't sorry for y'all.
So
throw yourselves out there. Throw yourselves under the bus.
So I agree with you extent on who they pick to be on the show. But do they entirely go to the people that cause drama? No.
No. I throw some regular folk. But the thing about them, the regular folk is you throw them in that nasty cave, that nasty bunch, that ring.
Oh,
they're gonna be eaten up, chewed up, and the person that comes out on the other side, it's just so they wouldn't be that person without being in contact with them people.
Now, but the biggest thing is you have to have that quality star power.
Oh yeah.
You have to have a balance. And have the real world fallen off lately? Okay. Yeah, it has fallen.
I'm gonna have to keep bringing up the real world. Real world and road rules.
Has fallen off.
This is what I'm tired of seeing on real world and road rules. One of my biggest peeves on the reality shows is the real world and road rules. All right, they throw money there, they throw prizes, they throw cash. Right, these people are making a life literally off the real world and road rules. But not only that, these people are freaking making a life. They're not getting jobs. They're not finishing school. Right? They're not doing anything to portray, because most of these people are American. Right? But they're not doing anything to portray a good American thing. But here's my biggest pet peeve on them: recycling. They recycle the same fucking people almost every time with one or two.
Basically a filter, get the diamonds out the rough, basically.
All right, just one or two new people they throw in there, but then you bring back freaking 10 or 15 of the old people to freaking go out for the shit that they did on the last one.
Yeah, that's true. They do bring back those people that
people that were on there. JC. Yes, I have watched these damn shows. All right, JC, freaking The Miz. All right. And I kind of look at The Miz, all right, because the sheer fact is that he moved on. He did bigger and better things. He chose to move on.
Yes, I can concur.
But you still got these ones that they literally had a living. Now, making a living off of TV, that's nothing new.
Right.
But on a reality show where you got prizes, you got stuff like that. Let me bring up another reality show. All right. One that I watch. Yes, I still do watch reality shows. I might hate them, might hate on them. This guy, I will still watch them. One that I actually do like is The Amazing Race.
And you know what? I'm not trying to go ahead of myself. The Amazing Race did not meet the top 10 reality shows of this year.
You see? That's Amazing Race mixes it up every time. Every time. Right? Every single time. You've had gay people on there. You've had a midget on there. You've had old people, young people, twins.
Veterans.
Police and fire department on there. EMS people on there. Alright? You got all sorts of people. That's why I love watching Amazing Race, because it just throws all these different kinds of people. Each season throws these different kinds of people right into the mix. But the real rules, take the same crap, same phony fuckers that you seen from the last one, right? Most of the ones that you seen from the last, whatever challenge they call the road rules, the extreme challenge,
you know. Well, I love the challenge. I love it.
You take them and you throw them. You take that shit that you just made in the blender, and you put it in another blender, and then you add a couple new in there, and you blend it up. I do commend the host, though. I do commend the host, because one of the favorite things I have. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still hating. All right, still
hey.
My favorite things for the road rules in real world is the host. Every time they do something wrong, every time they cuss, get into a fight, freaking whatever the drama is, this dude's sitting in the background laughing at their ass.
And the producers are expecting that. They know who they are getting on the show. So, okay, we already interview you. We know what we're expecting out of you. So, yeah. But here, now, going to TVGuide.com, this is the main reasons why people like you and myself and B sometimes watches. Number one, it helps. Number one reason, it helps prepare us for the real world. What you think about that?
Prepare us for the real world. I say it helps prepare us for looking for drama. Everybody's been through it. Everybody's been through high school, been through college, right? Or will be, or hopefully you will be, right? You sit there and you watch these shows, and you see the type of personalities, right? You see these personalities left and right. Some of them are really ugly personalities, and I will point out some of the people that I freaking.
Oh shit! Here we go.
I just despise. I mean, hate's a strong word. I don't like it. I only use it when I'm passionate about something. I'm gonna say despise. It's a Bible thumper. You, especially in this country, you have the dang God-given right to practice your religion. You have the right. That is your way of thinking. That is your way of believing. But saying that, it is not your right to push your shit onto me. If I want to believe in a different invisible man, then that's my invisible man. You believe in your invisible man. Alright?
And yes, they actually have shows. They have people that basically say that this is it. This, no offense to all Christians out there or any other religion out there. Christianity is it. There's nothing about it. If it does not say it in the Bible, then it's wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. They actually have shows.
You're wrong. Because there are more than 50 different types of Bibles just in Christianity alone. Alright? More than 50 different types, and they all have a fucking story.
And then not to mention the King James version.
King James Bible.
And now here's the thing. People don't realize that King James himself was a womanizer. Anybody ever saw that show? What was that show where they made about King James? The Tutor. The Tutor. Do anybody watch that show? I think a lot of people who the King James version should watch that show. Now, maybe you might think about
what I believe is what D.L. Hughley said.
What's that?
D.L. Hughley said, I take a lot of comedians because if you don't have laughter in your life, what do you got to live for? If you don't got laugh and love, what do you live for?
That's right.
All right.
That is
I take it. No, it wasn't D.L. Hughley. It was Eddie
Murphy? No, Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin said this. He said, to make sure you got the message. It doesn't matter who brought you the message. Just make sure you heard the message.
Right.
Now, I've ran into people. I have best friends. I have absolutely people I adore. I love talking to them. All right. That are Jewish, that are pagan, that are Buddhists, that are what's the one for the Quran?
Muslims.
Muslims. Now this is one I want to bring up the most Muslim. Right? I'm not gonna hate on you. Right? I have some best friends that are Muslims, and that's some good damn food, and that's some awesome fucking tea. I have to tell you that. And any veteran that's been to Iraq or Afghanistan, goddamn knows that damn tea is delicious. At 120 degree weather, you sitting in the hot sun, and they bring you some hot tea. You're thinking, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh
you damn well taste it. Let me get off of that.
The tea is yeah, we need to get off that. Yeah, but yeah,
and they come in different flavors.
Yes. Now I'm gonna go. Go ahead.
Get back. The Muslims, right? The Quran, right? They have a lot of beliefs and a lot of structure. And somebody,
I love pork.
And somebody that follows the Quran to specifics, they will introduce themselves to anybody, and they will be good-hearted as long as you're good-hearted back to them. They will introduce you to their home, to their family, as long as you are good to them. Right? The only people that I have ever met that are Muslim
Oh.
that have been terrible and bad are people that say that they're full-hearted faith, but they don't follow the Quran. Alright? They don't follow the Quran. Same thing with Christians. Alright? Let me bring up the factor of the West Baptist Church.
Oh.
These dumb... Now, I'm going to get on the rant just a little bit.
Alright, go ahead, Lorraine.
These dumb fucks. I apologize for my language. I'm passionate.
He said that.
Alright. Dumb fucks. These dumb pieces of shit. And yes, I call you pieces of shit. I don't give a shit. You want to email me? You want to send me your postcard? Send it to me for calling them dumb pieces of shit, because they're dumb pieces of shit to freaking have the audacity when your leader dies to say, do not interrupt the funeral services.
And guess what?
But you have the fucking audacity to interrupt the funeral service of servicemen and women that have died in the line of their country, which I don't know what the fuck that dude died from. Maybe the Atkins died. Who knows? Right? All I know is that you have the audacity to say, do not interrupt our fathers and our pastor and our preacher and our priest freaking funeral service. But you have the audacity to come to a serviceman when they have their families there and they have their friends weeping over their loved one that is gone, and you have the audacity to come and interrupt theirs. You think that sends some kind of good, hopeful message?
I don't know.
Kiss my ass, because that's bullshit.
Right.
Now, let me get off of that. That might be a topic for a different.
That's just different. I'm trying to get you back on the reality topic.
All right, reality shows.
Now we at the it helps us prepare for real.
Yeah. Now, what I do agree with is that it shows us things.
Mm-hmm.
It shows us how people react to things. It prepares us visually and auditorily how to not deal with situations. All right. But what I don't agree with, is that you have teenagers and kids that emulate these characters that they see on them, and they think that this is the way that you deal with the situation. All right. Most important, the Jersey Shore. The Jersey Shore.
Did you have to
A
bring that
freaking
up?
show that
You had to bring
I
that up.
wholeheartedly hate. And remember, I said I use that word very carefully. I hate that show. I want to run over that show with a steamroller with spikes on it, just for right behind me I can have a paver dump hot asphalt on top of it. All right. This show, I'm in New Jersey, born and raised in the freaking Garden State. I have not met one motherfucker that I know. All right, not one that I've ever met in my lifetime being in New Jersey act like a goddamn single one of them motherfuckers over there. I was freaking 20-some years old. 20-some years old when that show came out. All right, on a deployment. All right, ran into my service brothers and sisters, and they said, "Why don't you pop your collar like they do on the Jersey Shore?" I had to ask them, "What the God's hell are you talking about? What the hell's a Jersey Shore? You never seen this?" "No, I've never seen this." And I had to go and find an episode. One episode I watched, and one episode made me hate the entire show, because they portrayed my people from my state in such a light, in such a way, that I was disgusted. I was disgusted. And then, when I get back home, alright, from a deployment, and go home to visit my mom, my dad, my family, going around town, just doing my little walk around town, going through memory lane, I see kids from school, and I'm talking about elementary school. Kids in high school, go to pick up my nephew from high school, emulating these characters. Alright? Emulating this attitude. This attitude of you go to jail and you have to bitch at your mom with your one phone call, alright, to get you out of jail, or you're going to do something. to yell at your mom or dad or your guardian on the other end of that line, bitching at them, yelling at them to demand that they come down and let you out of jail. When I was growing up and my ass went to jail, my mom would find out, call the jail, and say keep him in there for the weekend. And you know what the lawmakers would do? Those fine police, most fine police officers would do. Okay, we'll call you on Sunday or Monday. Have a nice day, sir, ma'am. And nobody would argue, complain, or anything. These same little brats that are watching this shit are mouthing off to their teachers.
Yep.
Some teachers, it's not your child's place to mouth off to an elder, to an adult. It is not your child's place to curse in school at an adult to say the adult is wrong. It's not your child's place. It's your child's place to come home, tell your parents, and it's the job of your parents to come down to the school and then whip the living shit out of that motherfucker.
Now, we already killed that first part. Well, you already killed it. Now, the second part.
Hey.
Now the second part is gonna be on me. Now the next one is, it reminds us things can always get better. Yes, I believe that. Out of the room, I'm so happy. I think yes. It will be the other reasons why we watch it. It's like questioning why do we watch our favorite football team play or our favorite basketball team. Lost Maths. We'll watch. Yeah. Actually, this one won the championship. I bought this jersey, so good luck. But it reminds us of things can always get better. Now, the reason it's like it defeats the purpose of watching your favorite football team come back from, a deficit, 17-point deficit in the fourth quarter, or basketball team, or a driver who started in freaking 37th place and they right there in second place about to win this thing, come back to win in a race. Reality show has all that. It has it all, because if you want to see something that has the underdog in it, it is a reality show. Even though you have to wait, because I know everybody hates this, I know you hate this. And it is even for regular shows and regular movies, where you have to sit there, you have to wait till the next episodes. What is John gonna do? Is he gonna find out that his girlfriend cheated on him, or he gonna listen, to his girlfriend lie to him again and again and again, and you have to wait till the next episode? You be like, he found out.
Look at this.
And he finds out. And then you have to wait till the next episode to be like, what is he going to do now?
The hook.
It's the hook. And you just be guessing like, okay, bam, boom. When you see people go through situations like this, knowing that in your life you got the same thing going on, it's like hearing that song just singing your sorrows. Another Love TKO. Some of my songs, I'm like, yo, Al Green is literally